I want to talk with you for a moment about the components of commitment. What does it take to be committed? Number one, I think, to have a vision of what it is you're trying to achieve. The person who wants to be committed in marriage needs to have a vision of what that marriage will look like. The person who wants to be committed at work needs to have a vision. You know, what am I trying to achieve? If you want to be committed as a father, as a mother, you need to have a vision. What is that going to be like? And everybody's vision is different. I made a commitment with my children when they were in the womb. I told my wife, I said, I'm not going to put my hands on them. I'm not going to hit them. And I'm not going to spank them. And you know what? It was difficult. Sometimes one of my sons told me the other day, he said, yeah, you didn't hit me, but he said, you collared me. And I said, what do you mean? He said, you don't remember, Dad? He said, you would sneak up behind me and you would cup your hand and put your hand on my neck. And, you would tell me, cut it out or whatever it was. He said, you didn't hit me, but you did collar me. I said, I did collar you. I said, but I made a commitment to the Lord that I wasn't going to hit you. And, we laugh about that now, but commitment starts with something. If you want to raise money, if you want to build wealth in your personal life, you have to make a commitment. And that commitment starts with saving. It starts with saying, I am not going to spend every dollar that I make. And that's where it starts. Then you begin to investigate, perhaps talk to financial advisors and ask yourself, what's the best use for my dollars and how can my dollars grow? That all starts with a commitment. And my friends, it is not by accident. I had a talk with another minister last night. And he called me up. He said, hey, tell me again, how did your church build an almost $1 million endowment for scholarships? And I said, it's real simple. Number one, you got to start with some money. Number two, you have to make a commitment that you're not going to spend all the money. You're only going to give scholarship awards from the earnings. And number three, surround yourself with people of a like mind. And number four, find a way to create memorial walls or memorial instances where potential other donors might give. And I said, the minute people realize that you're serious and the money is going to last longer than your life, I said, the money will begin to flow. And that is all a commitment. It doesn't happen by accident. If you want to build your body up, you need to make a commitment to your diet, a commitment to your exercise. And you do that in a dedicated way, and you'll find that the body will follow. My friends, this weekend we celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And one of the things that I think his life impressed upon many of us in America is that he was committed to the cause for justice and civil rights. And Dr. King is the only non-president in the Capitol Mall in Washington, D.C. to have a statue of his own. And it's the most heavily visited statue right now. And I think it's because as a nation, white and black, Asian and other, Hispanic, we all realize that Martin Luther King Jr. gave his life for civil rights. He gave his life so that people of all colors might have the same right to vote. And I think if Dr. King were alive today, he would scold the nation. He would challenge the nation to stop trying to roll back civil rights and stop trying to infringe upon the right to vote. And he would be working on that. And I think you and I need to ask ourselves, Am I willing to live up to the commitment of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? I'm not calling for anybody to be shot, but all I'm calling for is a commitment to the Lord and a commitment to civil rights.